guys, welcome to another episode of SquotaPodcast. Episode 12. Yeah, kama kawa iko by the name Stefano niko na mwisho hapa Chiro. Yeah. Kwanza lakini jamaa.
Ase tuko fiti labda bro.
Sisi sawa.
Na usisalimia dimsepo behind the scenes.
Yes. Nani?
Mwenye ku behind the scenes.
Nani?
Director, producer kila kitu. Yeah. But yeah, anyways, welcome back to another episode in episode 12 SquotaPodcast. Yeah. Now to introduce the podcast, yeah, this will be a new segment. We'll be doing this like every episode. Nika game tu ya kuchangamsha episode nini, you know. So game ya leo, I think ni explain ama
Yeah.
So it's a game whereby this is an example. Let's name the 20 Premier League teams stadium. I see not in order so many anasema tuseme uanze Anfield Etihad.
Hadi mwenye atashindwa kunini.
Ukipose you're out, you go to the penalty level.
Sawa.
Right.
Yeah, leo. Hii ni crazy. Names teams in the Kenya Premier League.
Sofapaka.
Good.
Tusker.
FC Leopards.
Bidco United.
Kenya Police. You're done.
Umetoka?
Cook.
No, wait.
Time limits. Yeah, like now, okay, 5 seconds.
What's the time limit?
5, 4, 3, 2.
Savannah.
Ulinzi.
Okay, start.
5, 4,
Madari.
Madari relegatiwa.
5,
Okay, we go to
4, 3, 2, 1.
Murang'a Seals. Nimeshinda.
Naidha ni game gani huwa?
Kuja tusangilia football manze. Sangine ukumbuka our country nini.
Wow.
Yeah. Kuna teams kama Murang'a Seals, kuna Moroni Youth, kuna yeah.
this umse alienda kuresearch hizi ma teams ndio alikuwa anajua tena kupeana hiyo swali.
Basi next time when score bias.
Tutapatia mtu mwingine. Ikuwe mtu neutral. Isikuwe sisi, ikuwe tu mtu mwingine.
Acha
Director.
Sawa. A nice game by jamaa. I'm born to win. Chazoezi vitu.
Not like you. Okay.
Hapa kuliko peke yake tu ni watu ni ngoma nje. Lakini zingine so it was a nice game. We are going back. So tunarudi Mayolo, going back to Europe. Yeah, see those are round of games this. Iko match day
26.
I'm not so sure, but it was a wonderful match day. We saw the Manchester derby. There was controversies in like the game of Liverpool. We saw Arsenal doing. Kulikuwa na controversy in the game ya Liverpool. There was Arsenal doing what they do best nowadays, rushing teams. Chelsea and United continuing na banter, yeah. So to delve in, start with Liverpool. Liverpool.
Wonderful game. You know, Dawizi, the man himself. Mr. Man Dawizi, better than Haaland. I've said it here, you've heard me first. Dawizi is more of a raw striker, raw talent. He has more raw talent than Haaland. You can't deny.
What do you mean raw talent, bro?
As in when you watch him, he's someone exciting. He's someone you want to watch him.
What's the knock of a striker?
Don't tell me that. Your striker missed the easiest sitter in the world. He's the one who missed the easiest sitter in the world. Even Nunez still scored a goal.
Who's missed the most sitters
Both of them.
Premier League this season?
Both of them have.
It's Nunez.
Both Haaland and Nunez. They both missed 21 big chances this season.
Okay.
So you can't talk about big misses.
Look at those big chances one by one. Which striker has clearly been, more wasteful? He's been more wasteful. Clearly,
right now, Haaland. No, look at the big games. No. Look at it like this. In the Chelsea game,
big games,
Haaland should have won you. Haaland should have won for you the game in the Man City game. Let's say, okay, Chelsea. You guys were able to do it. Haaland had 9 shots against Chelsea and did nothing.
He's still one of the best finishers in the league, and he's still a top scorer. You guys are acting like he's performing.
We've not come at it that he's not a top scorer anything.
He set a high standard last season. Now this season, his standards are way too high. People,
It's not way
even
too.
though
It's not
even
way
though
too
he's
high.
the top scorer,
It's not
bado
way
watu
too high.
wanamcriticize.
I don't think it's way too high because if you look at some of the chances that he's missing, if Nunez or some another striker, let's say even Hoyland misses that, Man U fans are going rampant about it. But you guys, Haaland will miss it. But the top scorer, but as in at times you also
the reason why Haaland misses doesn't go in the limelight is because at the end of this, City usually wins. At the end of this,
Na bado anafunga.
Haaland will score. At the end of the day, City doesn't get a lot of
As long as he does his job.
publicity. Liverpool, City,
What
Arsenal.
do you mean? Come on.
City, Arsenal, Liverpool.
Come on. You
if
can't
you
say
look,
that.
if you look,
Listen to me.
there's no chance for Haaland. The only reason why everyone knows it is because it was
Unajua sisi ndo tulishinda Champions League.
It's not even.
We're the ones who are getting the most publicity.
really.
We know.
Really? No,
We have to
really.
define what's publicity. What's publicity?
Okay, tell me your definition.
My definition of publicity is who's on the front page, who's
Front
on
page
media
in our-
outlets, who's being talked about.
Inakwanga
Talking about Chelsea.
Who's talking about-
Talking about Chelsea and who cares? Okay, who's Manchester United, man.
Man U inakuwa every day on the
I'm
back
talking
page.
about the teams which are competing for the title, man. See
Right.
teams there's in a fight against
Top
Brighton for top 6. So I know the teams that are being talked about.
Man U
man.
inakuwa front but
I'm talking about teams that are going to the title.
Inaongelea posh do tena is tena the right guy.
Yeah,
Kila saa.
Who cares about Radcliffe, bana?
Naongelea Man City.
Ask everybody.
As in, it's a good team. Everything about City is nice.
It's the best team in history.
Not in
Nah,
history,
nah,
not in
it's
history,
shit.
not in history. That's recent.
If we win,
bias.
if
That's
we
a recent bias.
finishing at the 4th Premier League title in a row, the best team in history.
No.
That's,
Yeah.
recent
Not
bias.
even
someone done it.
That's not recent.
No, you see, when you say,
done it,
oh, you're saying best team in history in Premier League.
even in Premier League, and if okay, if it's okay,
Don't
one of the best in history, one of the best.
Of course,
Top
don't
5.
Top 5, no, that's a bit debatable.
Yeah.
I mean, if you look
But
at
the
Real,
best-
Barca, in their primes, Real in their prime, Barca in their prime,
Yeah.
Man U, Liverpool. Which other teams were there? Bayern Munich. I can't really say PSG because they've never won a Champions League.
You know, these teams are appreciated because we're past their time. The more once this team,
what defines a team? Tunaanza na legacy. That's what you're building. Hiyo ndio mna build sahi.
exactly.
Ndio.
Yeah.
Hizo teams zingine zote ziko nazo.
Yeah.
That's why Arsenal iko na airtime nyingi.
Yeah.
That's why United iko na airtime nyingi.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah, time. Tuseme tu
Ona
fan.
airtime, bado airtime.
airtime.
We get a lot of airtime.
Okay. But
You want to talk
yeah,
Man U,
yeah,
you want
it's
to
debatable.
kupata clicks nini. Tuongelea Man U. Ila Man City tuongelea nini? Yeah.
Even on that topic on Man U, do you think Man U is going to make top 4 this season?
Champion.
Top 4 now,
I
uongo.
don't see hadi ile time you predict sema na mazamba sasa.
Really top
Ile
5,
episode,
even
ile
top
episode.
5, I don't see them top 5.
There's
No.
like chance
But-
equal because I saw so you saw that still Spurs where they have Liverpool, City and Arsenal back to back. And they still have to face Villa nini.
But even hadi mwenyewe ulisema
But
City
sioni-
wata lose kila game.
City
Of course,
wata lose.
Of course, they won't lose edge.
Moja atashinda.
But you see, now that's also like what us were thinking. In reality, they can even just do a madness. They win all.
They can win.
They can win
Yeah,
all.
yeah.
I mean,
I think 6.
Once their
I think 6
injuries are
will be
solved.
just good for us because sababu for the season tumekuwa nayo. As in 6, tukiingia number 5 for me it feels itakuwa unfair for teams like Villa
Yeah, true.
and the Spurs. This one fair. City must do your number 6.
The number 6.
Yeah, number 6. We just accept where you are. Yeah. Hadi tuko tunanyela. Hadi tumedigress.
so we were talking about Liverpool and
Liverpool,
the controversy
The title race.
and the title race.
Mimi unaona kinda league.
Title race. I mean, it's very tough. No.
Your favorite. Your
My favorites, of course,
Yako.
team kubwa manze, Manchester City.
Yako ni live. So me, I will just have to support my Arsenal brothers. Yeah. 20 years ni mingi
I
majamaa.
support aje rivals mse.
This also City na Liverpool. When the City and
Support
Liverpool and
rivals.
I sasa rivals kwa Man U Arsenal.
Okay, true.
Yeah.
But title race manze, it's hot. Yeah, it's one of the best title races I think we've ever seen in Premier League
Yes, yeah.
history.
It
Okay,
will
since
also-
May I started watching Premier
It
League.
will be the best
It's one of the best.
I mean,
for us. Yeah.
For me, the best, I'll still say it's 18-19.
No, but I think this is going to be the best because if you
Still
look at
18-19.
it right now, Man City, how they've been like the games have been arranged. Man City are facing the top 7 in the next 7
Man City
games
have
from
next-
the Man U game.
The episode tukishoot the wanacheza next the play Liverpool then Arsenal then Villa.
as in, and
Early
that's all
games,
following each other. So as
manze.
in every game now, the way Klopp used to say, every game is a final.
Exactly. But I feel the game which is coming up this Sunday, your game Liverpool Man City will be a very huge title decider.
Game should draw.
Because in terms of morale for the team which wins, it will be so
Yeah, and how you
significant.
push forward.
If we call that, if Liverpool doesn't have Salah in that game. But tricky.
Wait, is Alisson ako injured? Ama?
Alisson has been he'll come back like end of the season.
Ay.
As
Not
in,
Kelleher Hag,
me
kama
think
ako
me
fit.
honestly, me actually like Kelleher and how he's playing. If you look at the saves he's actually made, as in that Nottingham game, Elanga could have scored in like the 21st minute. He made a crucial save. There are also other many saves he made within the match that if maybe the trajectory of the game would have gone different had he not been able. He's had 3 consecutive clean sheets, one in a final, 2 in the Prem. No, 1 Prem, 1 FA Cup, and 1 in the Carabao Cup. And now coming to face City. And we also have, I would say our backline right now, I'm confident in it. I like our midfield duo between Endo and McAllister.
Yeah.
Because I feel McAllister is underrated. This
No, I think it's Endo. Guys don't really understand.
You know,
importance of-
McAllister was bought from the role alikuwa acheza Brighton. Brighton was a creator 10
Yeah,
for the forward. He was brought to Liverpool. Liverpool is amecheza most of it amecheza alongside.
But he's like a deep playing playmaker. Ama?
to some extent. Okay, he doesn't. Okay, there are some playmakings he
Yeah.
does and like the passes. Because I mean, that Brentford game he got 2 assists. He's the one who gave Nunez his last minute assists. So you can say he's a playing playmaker.
He's
but
also a crucial player in that squad.
he's a really crucial one. So this Sunday, it's really gonna be a tough one.
Like Anfield.
And then also for the hype that Klopp is leaving.
And Klopp v Pep.
Yeah,
the
it's
final,
ending.
yeah, the last
It's
game, man.
the last dance.
Last dance. Yeah, be a neutral fan.
I normally hate
There's
those games.
anashinda.
I mean, and 4 in a row, my guys. We have to do 4 in a row. We have to.
Nah,
we
have to just do it one for
We
Klopp.
have to.
One more for Klopp. You know he
4
deserves
in a
one.
row.
You know he deserves
He
another
deserves
one.
one, but you know, he came
Arsenal,
he came about
20 years,
in the
Arsenal,
worst
20
time he
years.
could.
Pep can do it next season.
Nah, we want this. We want 4 in a row. We want to break this guy's and our own record.
You don't really need to, but okay. If that's what suits you both.
Me in Arsenal. 20 years, man.
Aye.
My Arsenal
Aye.
brother.
Aye.
Yeah.
Kama ameongoja
20
20 years, wanaweza ongoja even longer.
No, 10 years.
Exactly.
Liverpool waited 30.
Right.
Yes, not 10 years season 2, but now Saka atakuwa sasa like 30.
But I think
Saka
people,
Foden.
what
Saka Foden. Oh, okay.
ikoje. I think people should start taking Arsenal very serious and very settled. You know, because of what happened last season, I feel that when I discredit Arsenal, because the last season I think what hurt them most was I think their defense towards the end when they lost Saliba. And you look at right now, the defense. I feel Gabriel is the Saliba of last season.
Yeah, Gabriel is much more of a better
Yeah.
defender than Saliba last
This
season.
season,
Oh, yeah, this season.
Gabriel has stepped up. And also, if let's say they lose Saliba, I think they have brought in a lot of players that I think they're learning from their mistakes. I think Timber is coming back. And right now they're playing with 4 center backs: Kiwior, Saliba, Gabriel, and White.
Yeah.
The midfield is stacked because Sipati has come back. Jorginho
He's been there.
is doing his. Jorginho, you can nimemshukisha, but
Arsenal's a top team.
they
But
have Rice. Rice, I think one of contender of the season, also one of contender of player of the season. Kuna Odegaard.
they don't have a reliable finisher.
But I think
And also-
but say they've been scoring goals.
You see they've been scoring
They've
goals,
been
but
scoring
if you look at the games that they've played and they've scored all those goals from
City played Sheffield and they took a Rodri last minute goal to.
no, you can't look at
2-1
football
from
that
Lane.
way. I don't want
Okay, no kashinda 16.
You can't look at it's the way you look at his one against Nottingham Forest. This guy took a last minute winner for them to win.
They took a last win.
But he scored more goals.
3-2.
Exactly. So
Yeah.
you can't use that comparison. You can't compare things that way.
It's some of value.
You know what
I
I'm
think
saying with
me,
Arsenal?
especially
Arsenal doesn't have,
average.
that champion mentality. They can't go like on a you've
I
never
think
seen Arsenal go on a run of games
When
just
is it-
winning.
What
This
what
how
am
many
I
games?
7.
7 games only.
What
How
are they
many?
doing?
Look at the run of games City usually go when City is winning the league. It usually goes on a run of games. That's unbeaten. Even Liverpool has done it before. Arsenal, bad. You can't say they can do it.
I feel they can.
And even last season, it's not just about the defense. Also, the pressure caved in on them.
They're learning from
So lazima
so
kwe,
wanna learn from what they need from last season.
maybe they're still yet to figure your point.
I feel you should start take Arsenal.
Maybe you give them one more season.
I take them serious.
Arsenal, we give them one more.
serious.
But they're not. No.
By the end of this game week,
When you're saying Arsenal can win the title, you're saying Arsenal is same par with Man City and Liverpool, which you can't say that right now.
Right now,
Can't say that.
team inaenda say as in you play Arsenal Man City. The only team that can take Man City head to head as in 2-2. Most teams on a path against City.
Yeah.
I think Arsenal for me was the only team and Villa and head nini 2-2 na City.
2-2 in what sense? Like
As in you attack. As in you're not sitting back.
Liverpool.
Liverpool alternate to what?
But they can
won't sit back, but you counter attack out to
Much as we don't sit back, even if you look at most of the games we face against City,
City
City always have they have more
doesn't-
possession, but you
But
find it's
yeah.
like 55-45.
Exactly.
As it's not like a purely
And
dominated
if you
game.
guys, these guys, the amount of pressure they've put, like they've
And the
applied on
judging
the
press
defense,
the judging press always gives them
No,
mistakes.
position doesn't say
Compared to
everything.
something like Arsenal, Arsenal will sit back.
kwenda na City. If you'll sign Arsenal,
I don't think so.
When
When I watch the
Villa labda sini
But
When I
anyway,
watch
the
the
point is
Arsenal-
when you ask a City fan, or you'll find I'd rather face Arsenal than Liverpool. Personally.
I feel like most teams don't respect Arsenal as they respect Messi.
Of course,
What
because
Okienda-
what we've done before.
No Roman Arsenal before like 5 or 6 goals. What they're trying to
Exactly.
do with Arsenal. So many different players, and I would never accept that.
But
What
me,
about-
bado then I'm skill class.
Hakuna-
Almost
hakuna-
there, but bado just skill class
Wakona
in
the
Liverpool
best-
na
wakona-
City.
wakona the best defensive
Yeah, that's
most
true.
goals, most clean sheet. I mean, these are the bases zinafanya teams zishinde league. From what I've seen in the past.
No,
4,
it
5
takes
seasons.
more than that. Also the
What?
mental
See the mentality wanashinda games sahi.
It's not about winning
Okay, wait,
games.
let's
It's about when it matters
no, but you
most.
see,
When it
you can say,
matters most.
yeah, they
you
won
can see
against
that
us.
against when they play.
You see, they won against us. No, they won us 3-1.
No,
But if you look at that
for-
game also,
That
you
was
look
at
at how they
Emirates.
won.
That game
That was at
really mattered.
Emirates.
That game really
If they
mattered.
win the big,
That
the
game really
away
mattered.
big 6 matches, that's when we can say Arsenal now.
As in,
They-
that game,
wakituchapa,
me
wachape
honestly, in my
yenyewe.
head, I can say Arsenal give us pressure. But if you look at it, did they really deserve to win the 3-1? No.
They
No.
didn't deserve-
If you look at,
If
if
not
we
for
didn't
this
make the mistake, was
yeah.
one was
So
applying pressure.
only of force kufanya hiyo pressure kama hiyo boy Gabriel. Yeah, ile Klopp Klopp. Van Dijk na Alisson will come together.
That was Martinelli's goal. The second one, if Van Dijk, as he said,
Hiyo ni fine margin. Fine margin. You give me one goal in open up. Msek na blunder it. 1-0.
But did they win that game like convincingly?
like, you know, when you're saying that
Clear.
Arsenal have the weight, like,
Clear.
you know, there are sometimes
Clear.
when, if a team
No,
wins,
no, but
they've blown, like,
Can you
when
say
you
that?
Ish.
An own goal. Hadi si boy.
But can you say your game now it was clear?
Can you say that with that
Put
performance,
Liverpool down.
Arsenal do
Wale
that?
na Anfield hawakulose, hadi hawakuconcede. Mlikuwa concede sana. It took a Salah moment. That game bila Salah and Anfield, different story.
Pardon?
The Anfield,
Hmm.
December 1-1. Yeah. Took a Salah moment against Zinchenko. Wonderful.
But then also, if you look at it, you could have won. As you
Yeah,
said,
yeah,
fine
yeah.
margins. There was a 5-on-1.
Asindio, that's not our problem. You see, that's a
You see,
problem.
Same thing to Arsenal. Look at some of the-
Arsenal won at the end of the day kwa hiyo game. Walishinda.
against us. Yeah, they won 3-1.
Yeah.
But also look at the games that they've lost. And the games that before they come
These
into the
guys,
game.
when they on a losing streak somewhere in December.
2-0 at home versus West Ham.
Teams.
As in,
They're still scoring goals. I don't know takuwa hapa. Tuone.
end of the season,
Tuone.
we'll come and talk about it.
Tuone.
Okay.
Yeah. So who's
Yeah.
the world class player? The definition of world class player.
Sisi wewe anza.
Mimi ndo panic.
Kwenye saa hizi pia na
I don't know.
confusion yake.
No. Ladies first. What should go?
Yeah. Oa. Okay. A world class player mi kwangu ni a world class player is a player yani in his position I can say he's top 3 in the world, clearly, evidently. In his position, he's top 3, the top 2. That's what I'd say world class player is.
World class player. I think for me, I think top 5 na let's say can play in any team. Mweke Burnley, bado anaperform. Mweke in national team, any national he's performing, any club he's performing. Definition of a world class player.
World class player. It's a quite tricky one because I'll say it's a player who's really good in his position. He's not yet generational, but he's good enough in his position to be able to do what he needs to do, deliver his job, and just can't really say at excite people because I mean, a defender can't excite you as much, but someone who's really good in their position and can do it consistently, not at one season and done. Someone who just does it consistently and more. Mm.
Yeah.
Just look on no debate here. Foden versus Saka. Yeah. What's your take on that, guys? Everyone in Man City fans.
It's an easy take.
A very easy take.
Me,
But I don't even know why it's a debate.
it shouldn't. It's not really a fine match.
But they're not world class yet. What are we? Who's better? Not world class.
Foden.
They were.
Stockport Iniesta, my guy.
Foden is world class. Not yet.
No, it's not. Okay, he's going.
Mike and
He's going
says-
to that.
But then trajectory. Same to Saka. Second trajectory.
But taking me the thing with this debate, even if you look, me, I feel Foden offers more as a player. Foden, first of all, he can play as a winger, though his natural position is a midfielder. And even in a midfielder, like even ukiangalia like football IQ, Foden has more football IQ than Saka. You know, the way anapata he knows how to twist and turn in small spaces, knows how to find the ball, open up and all. And just is how he plays, how his play style is just, amazing to watch and beautiful to watch. Then, he can also always contribute to the goals. Track back, he'll track back. The thing with Saka Kenya aspect, nazasema ametoa Foden hiyo aspect maybe ya drift from wide and cutting
and
and
shoots.
influence the play and
Scoring.
scoring and all. But Foden as an all-round player, I would consider him better than Saka any day, any time. Manze, Arsenal fans msikuwe biased. Mnajua what's up. Ukiona hadi big games, Foden is a better big game player than Saka. Even he's actually one of the best big game players in football right now. So me, I feel.
Usilete hiyo big.
Give me a letter, bro.
Any kusema ati sasa, and also Rashford is also a really good.
No.
Rashford against all the big teams.
It's not like
The big teams.
Big game player.
I'm saying it's an added factor. Rashford, that's his only factor. It's an added factor. Become a Drogba. Drogba was known as a big game player. That's what makes him even some people to say he's better than some of the strikers.
Like who?
People says, say Drogba was better than Aguero. Even though he's a striker.
I didn't watch Drogba as much. I can't really rate him.
But from what I've seen, many of the people who say Drogba is a very good striker. It's because of that aspect.
Strikers wanajijonga na stats. Hiyo tu stats.
Yeah,
From
yeah.
stats, niliona manzi there's a time Drogba alianza na 5 goals. Not once, twice.
See,
Jeshi la
Drogba,
Sinasema we're talking about Drogba.
respect Drogba,
Alitoka tu hivi.
Hivyo.
Ndio ikashinda. I think I do kumiza. I don't know.
Wewe usipate na Masaka.
Juzi nilikuwa na agi na msee. About kitu tu late in the night. Me was pro Foden. But me hata napenda controversy. So was pro Foden ugenioni Foden. Nasema watu unleash evil start. Just me I'm naenda Saka.
Why Saka?
Why?
Need goals to win game.
When
The best
anafunga bao.
the best City team.
Kwani Foden
The best
anafunga bao.
City team.
Foden anafunga mabao.
The best City
Foden
team.
anafunga mabao.
Let him finish.
Is he amongst the top scorers?
Let him finish his statement.
Who has more goals?
No, yeah, when you say something, you also say
That's
something.
Finish his statement.
Your own stories.
But Foden has 11, so you can't really say that.
It's
now.
much.
Who has more assists?
But Foden has 8 assists. This is Foden's best season
Imagine.
at Man City.
I think Saka is another best. Another
But even if you
But
say
who would you rather?
Saka has been given
I'll from the cheat.
opportunities.
Huh?
Yeah, Foden alipewa left.
He was given
Up to
opportunities
19.
like on a consistent basis. Foden when
Foden
hii
has
season
been-
pekee ndio tunaweza sema amejigarantii first team.
Sasa ndio ona. Saka alijigaranti
Saka-
last season. Sasa tunaona
It's yard.
better play.
It's yard.
Better play.
Can't even enter that.
Competing
Right now.
Arsenal. Yeah, Saka say
So that is going to remove Foden.
Foden was competing.
Foden anacheza right wing. Saka is left wing.
Now we're talking about that position.
Saka ni left wing.
Saka is a
Saka
right
right
wing.
wing.
He's a left
I mean,
wing. That's the same position as Foden.
Saka is right. Saka is
Right wing.
Right
Right
wing.
wing. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
So you think he'll remove Foden? No.
So Foden anacheza left wing. See, I'm giving him
Yeah, he can.
What is,
But you're saying
what
about
is his
the
natural position?
ni left wing.
right wing.
Ni wa lefty.
Right wing ni a lefty. Left wing ni a right wing.
Guys.
Umesema
How can you
umesema.
compare a player who he was competing with De Bruyne and Bernardo Silva for his position? This nigga's competing with
Yeah.
Bro, how is that a comparison?
Saka kwanza
Yeah.
tunayecheza. Foden I mean Saka for me Saka in that city man.
Right now.
Saka in that city man.
Who's
Comment
benching?
hapo.
Who's he benching?
Doku. Ama whatever anacheza. Itabidi Foden amecheza.
Me, I'm saying
Itabidi amecheza.
don't judge someone is moved to another position. We're talking about the main team.
Bernardo Silva inaweza kuwa sana Bernardo Silva.
Grealish.
No, Grealish
Grealish
left.
left. Oh, you're talking about right wing.
wing.
It's just the two.
But they interchange.
It's just three. It's
Even
Alvarez.
Foden sometimes
Just
go
Alvarez.
Foden
Foden and
Bernardo.
Bernardo.
National players. They play.
And even our system, Saka can't really be
I feel it can.
okay, he can, but
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Because if you look at most of Saka's plays, Saka plays more like
Yeah.
a Doku. You can't have two Dokus in Man City.
true.
Doku.
It's a
Give me
bad
goal
run
more.
of form, bad run
Give me
of
goal more.
form. Bad run of
Alistar
form.
part game moja. Even the
Ile season ilianza alikuwa na perform, you know, hawezi kata. When the season was starting
With
was
his
was-
Doku so predictable. So that's why ni easy to defend against him. Sasa kama unasema is so predictable, bado hata cut back atafanya bado atafunga. Mliona Saka, that's not your Saka na Ronaldo. Even though
That's a stupid one. Eh.
Saka amekuwa akifunga against Europa. So hiyo na Ronaldo kwa watu against
Ronaldo is playing proper teams.
Champions League. But yeah, Saka wa Foden.
Hey,
Foden
Saka.
Jaba.
Foden was
Jaba.
Team last season treble was on the
Yeah.
bench. Na hii season inafaitia, so Saka cement space season. Sio akona two good seasons sasa. Yeah.
Nah. How?
Last season Saka treble ile team ilikuwa inaenda run of form
You're
ile.
really calling this a really good? This is a good Saka season
Ndio.
just because of the stats.
Saka amekuwa akicheza poa.
Nah, he
Ah.
can't. Not as
If you look
as he
at
was.
his first 10 goals, this guy was out of form. The only thing is that you get
Saka
You get
Foden amekuwa
rebounds,
pia amekuwa
you
na
get-
form, amepata form hadi from January hadi sasa.
Ano?
Foden. Hat-trick brace, hat-trick, sio? Hat-trick versus
Sasa anapata form saizi.
that's
But-
some of the goals, but also how are they influencing
yeah,
the game?
exactly.
Pia Foden, Saka has been nini?
Saka.
Game.
Oh,
And
so
actually
it was in the
assists.
game when they are losing against Fulham last
When
year.
they lose game.
Oh,
When they
but
lose game.
they were not gonna on.
Yeah, it's a team, si Saka peke yake.